to another video, and the first video of 2023. Hope you guys have all been doing well. Hope you guys had a great New Year's, holidays, all that. The weather, as you guys can see, is terrible today. And we're gonna go to something called State of Speed official, or State of Speed something. My neighbors are definitely not gonna be stoked on this one. And I look absolutely ridiculous, but guys, I hope you guys have been doing well. It feels like it's been so long since we've done this, and I have another set of wheels on the car now, which I'll show you guys in a bit. They're not anything cool, but I had to give the BBSs back to my homie Richard and Sam, who let me borrow them for basically like a year. But right now I'm just warming up the car. I'm gonna move it over. My girlfriend's gonna come with me. She really didn't want to go, but she didn't also want me to drive like 30 minutes away and just like be by myself. Like, she wanted to be a part of it, so that's pretty cool. Shout out to her. Get you guys a quick clip of how the car sits with the new wheels. So as you guys can see, I got some Evo 10 stockies. These are plastic dip. They're actually in really bad shape. I don't know what that noise is under the hood. It's kind of freaky, but it looks kind of cool. She is 1000% not happy to be up this early.
You didn't tell me about this until I was like half awake in bed.
In 12 miles, keep right to I-105 West.
This is not what you guys want to see when you're on the way to a meet. Rain. Hopefully where we go, it's not raining.
And he didn't bring the umbrella.
I did not bring an umbrella, no. This is when I wish the Evo didn't have a terrible 6-speed. Not that mine is 6-speed, but you know, you guys know the 6-speed and the Evo suck, they break. But I'm buzzing right now at 3,500 going 80. Everyone around us has their cruise control set at like 110 because we're kind of close to LA. We're probably like 20 minutes away.
Keep right to I-105 West.
And the closer you get to LA, the further people dip into 100.
Yeah, the crazier people drive.
Alright guys, we just got here, and surprisingly, it is not raining. There's a little bit of cars. What'd you say, you hate our car because it's a fishbowl?
Fishbowl.
And everybody stares?
Yes. That's the part that I don't like coming up to these things.
You hear what's in the distance?
When you park, everybody just stares at you parking.
Yeah. You hear what's in the distance?
Yeah.
This thing is crazy, guys. This is like the coolest cappuccino I've ever seen. The flares actually look kind of cool. I love the color matched wing. This thing is sick.
So a cappuccino, what kind of car is that?
I don't know.
Some brand?
That's just what it is. It's a cappuccino.
But you don't know like what car?
Who makes it? No, I have no clue. This thing's cool though. I like it. These things are so sick, guys. I love the Helix. Check this out. I was kind of scared. I thought someone was in this, but it's a bear. Dude, this thing is so cool. Tell me you guys wouldn't daily the hell out of one of these. I think these things actually fetch a lot of money now. This thing's kind of crazy, guys. Look at this. You sit backwards. What if you get like in a head-on collision? That's crazy. So if like you get in an accident, you go flying out backwards?
Yeah, Japanese lifestyle.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it. I've seen this Porsche at another meet we've gone to, and I actually really like this color. I feel like the Evo in this color would look kind of cool. Don't you think the Evo in this color would look kind of cool? I love it.
Change the wheels though.
Oh, look at the calipers. They're like a green. That's sick. This thing is badass. Now we got a sick FCRX7. I want a rotary car so bad one day, guys. I don't know much about them other than like adding the premix, and the Apex seals are known to go out, but I think a rotary on the channel someday would be very cool. We need all the fun noises. This is literally the first GR Corolla I've seen in the wild, guys. This is crazy. Look how wide it is. Video's not gonna do justice how like wide these cars are in person. Wild. All right, guys, we made it back home. We got our white cat chilling. Guys, the white cat got super sick recently, and he had a blockage in his urinary tract, and he almost freaking died. Just crazy. If you look at him, he's got shaved little paws. My girlfriend whipped up some food. Gonna eat some breakfast right now, then we got some errands to run, and then I'm gonna maybe tinker with the car a little bit. I kind of want to pull the spark plugs out of the Evo. I've had the car for like a year, and I don't know when the last time the previous owner, Andrew, if you're still watching the videos, thank you for selling me the car, has been changed. So maybe we're gonna do that, run to Harbor Freight, grab some tools, and maybe pull the spark plugs out because they're not that difficult in the Evo, and I kind of just want to see them because when they get brittle, they can break and fall inside the cylinder, which if it has a party in the cylinder, RIP to your engine. My girlfriend's obsessed with Shameless.
Foster home where we met.
Good show.
The best shape that I've ever had.
What do you guys think of Shameless? Have you guys watched it? Let me know. Alrighty, guys, we're back in the old Reliable. Out here back in the hometown. About to go pick up some new Evo parts. Just kidding, I wish. We're actually getting some for this one.
We're going to Ulta.
Yes, we are going to Olga. Alright, guys, we have made it back home with our laundry because we go to my girlfriend's mom's house to do her laundry. And if you guys are watching this and you guys have a washer and dryer, you need to go and rub and hug your washer and dryer right now, because if you guys live in an apartment like we do not have that. And
You're very lucky.
The day we live in a house, that was like, I don't know, that's gonna be like the biggest blessing ever. Look at this lazy little cat. She's so lazy. So I thought I had some metric sizes, but apparently I don't. These are all standard, and they will not work. Alrighty, guys, we're back in the best daily ever. We're on the way to Harbor Freight. This says they got everything we need. I hope the website is accurate. The only reason why I say that is because before I bought something from AutoZone for this car actually, and the website was completely wrong. I bought rotors when I did my brakes, and they didn't even have the rotors. Like, I went there and they looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, yeah, I did in-store pickup, and they're like, that doesn't exist, homie. You should have called. And I was like, damn, I should have. All right, we've arrived. All right, boys, mission accomplished. They had everything I needed. The only thing they didn't have that I wish they did have was a filler gauge. For some reason, they didn't have that, and they had no idea what I was talking about. I was trying to tell them, like, a tool to measure spark plug gap, and they were just kind of like... I was like, all right, never mind. Now this is the race to get home and beat not only the weather, but the sunlight, because, as you guys know, it gets dark all early. It's like 4 o'clock, which means it's getting dark soon. Alright, guys, we've made it back to my garage. If you guys hear a bunch of noise in the background, there's like a kid birthday party or something going crazy. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to get to work. I'm going to unhook the battery terminal right now. I'm going to pull off the spark plug cover and just finish this, because I'm so committed to this right now. Like, if I don't do this, it's going to bother me. Okay, that took a little more work than I thought, but I got, so if you guys can tell, the stock Mitsubishi nonsense, the unit that's right here will power this cylinder, so these two, and then this one is to 1. So 1 and 4 are through this thing, 2 and 3 are through that guy. And by no means am I a mechanic, so if you guys watching have an Evo 8, 9, or 10, You want to do spark plugs? If I can do it, you can do it. Oh yeah, this thing is fried. These are definitely donezo. This is exactly why I wanted to do this, because these spark plugs are really bad. Ignore the terrible working conditions, but I just want to show you guys how bad these spark plugs were. Super, super old. I feel like they look even better on camera than they do in person, but okay, so I forgot that Mitsubishi's closed, or all dealerships are closed on Sundays, so what I did as like a temporary little thing is I put the stock coil on plugs just to cover the holes for the cylinder, so that way dust or anything doesn't fall inside. And I just hand threaded these 6 bolts for the coil and plug, but what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to get some spark plugs, some OEs, just because that's what's in the car and the car's tuned for. I could theoretically go and get some spark plugs from AutoZone and gap them to 0.24 or 0.23, which typically that's what stock spark plugs come, but just for the sake of convenience and not having any issues, I'm just gonna go OE. It's been a super long time since I've worked on any of my own projects, just because obviously I end up showing or collaborating with some of my friends or showcasing other people's works on this channel, but I had a lot of fun. I'm glad I had the random idea to pull these plugs out, because man, they are not in good shape. And the car was kind of sputtering on the way to the car meet today, and I kind of had a feeling that the plugs are really old. If you have an Evo, sorry, and you haven't inspected your spark plugs, do it. It's cheap insurance. It's cheaper to buy spark plugs than a new short block, so. Alright guys, I think this is a good place to leave off and end today's video. Thank you guys so much for coming with me and watching. And if you made it to this point in the video, you guys are a real one. I really appreciate it, seriously. I'm super glad I pulled those spark plugs out, because like I said, when I was driving to the meet, I could have sworn I felt the car sputtering, and I had a feeling that super brittle old spark plugs were in the car, which, as you guys saw, they were toast. So definitely in the next video, you guys are going to see me putting the car back together, which, not that's very hard or anything, but putting some nice fresh spark plugs in the car should run a bit better. And I kind of was thinking too that the car felt like a little down on power the last few times I drove it, but it didn't really occur to me that, you know, maybe the car wasn't getting enough spark. But we'll have a few more little DIY, like small installs kind of in the garage here. Nothing too crazy. I'm gonna leave all the big stuff to my buddy Sam. Anyway guys, hope you guys are having a great start to 2023. This year we are finally gonna fix our upload schedule. It has been absolute terrible trash for like the past couple years, and you know, this year I'm gonna make a huge effort just to be posting a minimum like 1 to 2 times a week. This whole, like, if you go past like and look at my recent uploads, the whole posting like once a month thing is just it's just terrible. Like, it's not good. So that's gonna go away. I have a lot in store for the car, a lot we're gonna do with my buddy Sam, which hopefully in the next couple weeks we're gonna head down there and do kind of our small round of installs and just get you guys some Evo stuff, exploit his knowledge and put it out there. But anyway guys, I don't want to talk your guys' ear off. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you found some funny humor in it, learned something new. I don't know, just hope you guys enjoyed something about it. If you guys did, be sure to drop a comment, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will see you guys all on the next video. Peace out. Goodbye. Say bye. Oh, he does not like this. Say goodbye. Oh, he licked me. Bye. Ow. Hey.